So yeah, it might appear like that when you look at the world, the Muslim world. A lot of them seem to be Asian rulers, but actually it's not unique. Although that is, it's a correct observation. The reason why it's a correct observation is because it just shows you how important the Muslim lands are. You look at the Middle East, you look at South Asia, you look at the Far East. These are important territories. There are immense resources. The world's gas and oil is still in the Middle East. So that's why for Britain and France and America and Russia and China as well, the Middle East is really important, because even if you don't need the oil directly yourself, the world needs oil. So if you control these countries, you control a strategic commodity. So if we look historically, it was really the Middle East we have today, it was Britain and France who created the Middle East that we have. What they did was, specifically in the case of Britain, when Britain had the empire, it had to go from the UK to India. And the way you do that is you go around Spain, you go down the Mediterranean, and then you've got a couple of options. You go through the Tigris or the Euphrates, or when the Suez Canal came around, you go through there. So you have to go through the Middle East to get to India. So when Britain was doing this, what Britain realized is we need ports. We need to be able to get resources and resupply when we're going to India. And this is where they started making links with all the tribes in the Middle East who are along the route. And the Middle East tribes, they were rivals. They used to all fight each other over water and resources and things like that. And then what Britain did over time is it rewarded some of them with their own countries. And that's the countries that we have today, whilst others lost out. And then when America emerged as a superpower after World War II, America then targeted other families, or it targeted the militaries in order to get influence. So the way Britain and America and France have had influence in the region is by making links with the tribes and putting them into power, arming them and building them. And that's why, these military deals that you see between Saudi, the Gulf states, this is how they gain influence.